80% of employment in the country's industrial sector. 80%. So this is a really important sector, and that is why I repeat that I want to congratulate DCCI for focusing the discussion today on this very important component. I want to also thank the keynote presenter who has very clearly, in different headings, set out his paper. With first he discusses the capacity constraint, then he moves on to the policy and the regulatory issues that exist, the framework, the taxation, the fiscal, the monetary law, the tariff system, and all of that. And then the financing, which is of course another very important component, and a lot depends on the financing of SMEs, and we know that constraint of financing is one of the major hindrances. Then he talks about the infrastructure and how we can further improve on that, and finally he goes on to give some solutions to the issues as to how we can enhance the export capabilities. So I think it's a very comprehensive work paper which has been presented to us, and I think every policymaker can look into this to see the hindrances and how we can find some good solutions to the issues. Bangladesh has achieved tremendous economic development over the last decade under the leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, and emerged as one of the fastest growing economies in the world. We know that we have been able to reduce poverty from 40% to 21%. We have achieved the average of more than 6% plus growth in the last decade. It used to be 8% GDP before the COVID, and now it is again 6.5% post-COVID situation because of the pandemic. But of course, the global economic unrest also contributes to the problem worldwide. But despite these challenges, we have set for ourselves a goal to become a developed and smart economy by 2041. After our independence in 1971, the father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, took significant policy measures and strategic action plans for industrialization and SME development. Industrial Investment Policy 1973 was formulated, and since then, with the passage of time, the economy of Bangladesh has gradually developed through several phases, adopting strategies that resulted in a significant economic explosion in the last decade. The growth of economy can be attributed to the positive shift from agricultural-based to industrial-based, from input-driven to productivity-driven, and from traditional to knowledge-based, technology-oriented economy. So we are slowly moving towards that. Small and medium enterprises have been playing an essential role in the development of economy of Bangladesh, and it can be claimed that it is the backbone of industrial development in the country. SMEs substantially contributing nearly 30% to our GDP, generating employment and bolstering industrial ecosystem. Despite Bangladesh experiencing remarkable economic growth in the past decade, the involvement and impact of SMEs in international trade have not been significant. Therefore, this is high time to focus on strengthening SMEs' export capabilities through appropriate financial and policy support, including case of financing, infrastructure development, innovation, use of modern skills and technology. These will help enlarge and diversify export portfolio of SMEs, ultimately expanding their footprint in the global market.